Tell you what, Roxy, the rain would have ruined that. Well, they might have had it covered, but oh my goodness, we have really lucked out with the good weather for Halloween.
Yes.
A little bit of rain today, but what does the second half of our weekend look like?
It's looking a little warmer. So we're going to be
Okay.
warming up for November. Yeah.
All right. Anything can happen at this time in Texas, right?
I know,
We expect
right?
it to be cool, but we're not surprised if another warm day comes our way.
At least if it was cool for Halloween, we were happy.
Yeah, total win. I would take the win right there.
Yeah. But speaking of today, though, November 1st, we actually got to see multiple reports of hail. So it was very widespread for today and the southeast side. But as far as San Antonio, it was pretty calm for the first day of November. But let's go ahead and take a look outside. So we are looking a little cloudy out tonight. We're going to continue seeing those rain chances tonight. And today, temperature-wise, it was very average. So we weren't too cool this morning. We're actually pretty average for today, but it's a good way to start November, but we are going to be warming up from here, which is not what we want, right? We want to keep the fall weather, but as far as things right now, we are looking at 60 degrees out there. Winds are a little bit calmer. It was a little breezy earlier with those storms moving through, so we registered 76 degrees today. The average is 77. All right, so your hour-by-hour forecast, we are going to be dipping down to the 50s by 1 a.m. And let's talk about those storm reports. So we got some strong winds in Myersville. There was multiple reports of power outages across DeWitt County, and there was also hail reports in Guadalupe County reported at 4:50 p.m. today. But the biggest hail was actually in B County, which is around Beeville. This was in Skidmore at 6:10 p.m. 1.8 inch in diameter hail. So that is pretty big. And we are going to be getting more reports later on in the next 24 hours, but that's what we have confirmed as of right now. And here's what it looks like on our radar. So it looks like we're still tracking some activity southeast and east. It looks like Gonzales is starting to wind down a little bit. We're seeing a little bit of activity in Pleasanton. I apologize to all the folks in Pleasanton for saying Pleasanton for a while. I'm working on my pronunciation. All right, but now our friends in Victoria, now that storm system is moving out of the Gulf, a lot of lightning strikes out there and hail. There was lots of reports in Victoria, so as you can see, massive storm out there, but now we're starting to see the calm after the storm. So here's the rainfall totals. We got to see around 2.2 inches of rain in New Braunfels, 1.7 in Lavernia, and then 1.2 in Cedar Creek. We also got to see around an inch of rain in Somerset, 1.5 in Nixon, but again, the most of it was in the southeast, 2 inches in Victoria. So just a lot of rain in the southeast part of town. Now, no more rain chances for the next 7 days. We're going to get a nice little break after the weather for today. We're going to continue the sweater weather, so keep those sweaters for a while, especially Monday morning. Look at that, 48 degrees, and then we're slowly going to get into the 60s again. But it's nice corn maze weather for the next couple of days. Sunday, amazing weather, and then we're going to be a little warmer on Monday at 78 degrees. And of course, pumpkin patch. I actually went today. I didn't know we were like towards the end of pumpkin patch. The pumpkins weren't looking too pretty. I'm going to be honest with you. They were looking a little rough. But if you do want to go, we'll be back to 80s on Tuesday, 83 on Wednesday. And tomorrow's Dia de los Muertos. So tomorrow's going to be just a little bit warmer than it was today. It's going to be a really nice day. So definitely head out to the Pearl. I think they have something going on. All right, so what do we expect for November? A little warmer temperatures, but we are going to get an extra hour's sleep for tonight, which we all deserve. Back to 80s on Tuesday, 84 degrees on Thursday, even upper 80s possibly by next weekend. And then those morning lows will slowly start to get into those 60s once again. But I know Vindog definitely needs that extra hour's sleep after football season, right?